Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What up, Cappers Nation Live. Thursday edition. Oh, snap. Let me turn up the volume. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Cappers Nation Live Thursday edition. Everybody in the house. I see we've got a little crowd already building. Welcome, everybody. It is our early show. Earlier than anticipated, earlier than expected, and earlier than normal. Welcome, everybody. How is everybody's Thursday going? How's the volume? Everybody able to hear me just fine? Good afternoon, Karen. Hail to the victors in the house. Edward, Curtis B. Fishing, a.k.a. the Fry Boy. Mario, Marcus, YSL, GYH. I'll box you in the house. Thomas Grover in the house. James H. Steven Esposito. Levi. What's going on, guys? Roland. Mario. Edward Younger. Number one in the house. What's going on, everybody? Somebody give me an audio check. Oh, there you go. Roland already did. Hail to the victors is sick as hell. Well, don't be... If you're contagious, you better split. Curtis, yeah, sick game last night. I think the Raptors are going to have a good game tonight, though. We got the hater shades on. Sports Better 609 in the house. Izzy in the house. Patsy Keaton in the house. We just sent out our text message. If you guys are on our text message list, then it is going out. You probably already got it if you are on the list. Celtics are very unpredictable. The hater blockers gotta live TV in the house. Absolutely. You got blue blockers. And then you got the hater blockers. Absolutely. It's a fine Thursday. What a big day we had yesterday. We did drop a free play yesterday, which always sucks to lose the free plays. But, you know, just in the month of January alone, we're 19-7-1 on free plays for 73%, and we're a little over halfway through the month. Even better than that, if you add the prior 2 days, the last 2 days of the year, if you add in that, we're 24-7-1 for like 77% or 78%, something ridiculous. Free plays. Sure, I'll get you on a week of my personal plays. Just give me a call. Steven, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Personal plays, you can get 3 days of them for $99. You can get a month for $750. Or you can get all of my personal plays between now and the end of March Madness on April 8th for just $1,500. Sounds like a big nut to crack up front, but when you break it down, it's like $127 a week. I'm doing fantastic, Steven. Thank you. Here, I'll post a link if you want to get on board my personal plays. There's still plenty of time to get on board. A lot of time to get on board my personal plays. I got 3 today. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys and gals. The hater blockers are off. I'll be right back. Literally 5 seconds. I'm not even leaving my office. I'm just walking around my desk. I got to plug this camera in or it's going to die on us. 5 seconds. We're back. All right, might have been like 7 seconds. Mr. Butler in the house. What's going on, Mr. Butler? How are you? What a big day yesterday, especially on our NHL hockey package. 2-1 yesterday in our NHL, but we hit 2 big dogs, a plus 200 and a plus 140. We had the Coyotes. Very, very, very sneaky, underrated team. They actually play the Sharks very, very tough in Phoenix every single year. Got to be careful when team's on a hot streak. Eventually, they're going to suffer that big loss. And you don't want to ride a good streak into the ground. You don't want to jump on it at the wrong time. It always sucks when that happens. We did give out a free play earlier today in our daily free play video. And to be honest, I actually really liked that game. Wright State minus 5.5 was our daily free play. Dogs have been biting now, absolutely. Brian can attest to the 2-1 in the NHL yesterday. We had the Boston Bruins, which they lost. They were like a minus 140 or 150. I can't remember, which sucks. But we backed it up with a plus 200 winner and a plus 140 winner. Sometimes it's good to get off the train early, but you just got to know when to get off. That's the thing, Edward. You got to know when to get off the train and when to stay. There's trends and streaks that are safe to ride, and then there's some where that are just ridiculously stupid. William in the house, good afternoon. I just got your text message. Thank you. Going to be a big day planned over here at Cappers Direct. We got another 2 big premium plays. Thought there was going to end up being a 3rd premium play, but it didn't pan out. The information didn't pan out. Ended up just being 2 big premium plays for today. They're on a back-to-back 2-0 sweep. Personal plays. I've got 3 big personal plays today. Yeah, Roland, UNLV couldn't stop Air Force. They actually had one of their best offensive outings, UNLV, did last night, shooting nearly 50% from the field. But Air Force, wow. Their most points since they scored against, I forget what team it was, but I know it was in 1999. A lot of you probably weren't even out of high school yet. Thank you, Edward. Yeah, our daily free play, free consensus play was on Wright State. Those look good, Jensen, but I'm that kills any payday that you'd be making. What else did I miss here comment-wise? Yeah, Mike, nice early show today. I've got a function tonight that we couldn't get out of with my wife and my little one, with my daughter. Something we've been looking forward to for a while now. No way to get out of it. And actually, I don't want to get out of it, so we figured rather than cancel the show for today, we just move it up a couple hours. What's better than Cappers Nation live on Thursdays at 7 p.m.? Having it at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, I would definitely wait on betting Wright State. You'd probably see that the line will go down just a little bit. King Queens, yes, absolutely. God forbid, right? It's 1:15 here, Brian. Lunchtime. I'm missing lunch. I need some lunch. I'm fat. Chubbs is hungry. Sorry, reading the comments. Man, rolling's crazy that it's still only 11:15 there in Hawaii. Uh-oh. Watch out, everybody. Reggie's in the house. William, you're killing me with that text message. Baby back ribs and some rice will do the trick. I'm fat. I love ribs. How's everybody's Thursday going? Mike, I think it's a good bet. Blackhawks over 1.5. They're only hitting like 79 or 78% of the time. It's a hell of a number there if you ask me. Alright, I got my little info packet downloading onto my computer. I had to log into the system and download it. That way, we can get this show on the road. Welcome, everybody. Cappers Nation Live, your Thursday All Things Sports Betting edition. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. We are a little early in the day compared to when we normally go live, but we're getting the job done. Hopefully, you guys have all been betting our free plays. If you are, you picked yourself up a little bit of extra coin. And made your guys yourself some A little extra money. One second, folks. All right. Let's see here. What have I missed? Yep. UNLV definitely lost yesterday. Boba Booey. That's a fake account right there. That ain't the real Baba Booey. I see the trolls are coming. All right, let's see here. What else have I missed? Mark in the house, what's going on, buddy? Derek is correct. Derek just said, whoever said that this man been losing need to find the nearest bridge and just jump because you're a pitiful liar. He's clearly the hotter capper on YouTube at the moment. Thank you, Mr. Derek Johnson. What Derek is referencing is, here, let me pull it up. Some troll went on our YouTube this morning and posted, your losses have all come over the past few days. Was going to come on board, but you have to do better. This is what kind of ding-dongs are in this world. That guy is an absolute moron, Mr. Rusty Safford. We're only 9-2 on free plays in the last 7 days. We just got done winning 6 straight. We lost 1 yesterday. Oh, no. My personal plays. My personal plays have had only 3 losing days out of the last, what is it? 20 days now, I think. Out of the last 20 days, I have to go back and check. It's either 19 or 20. But I've only had 3 losing days. A 1-2, a 1-2, and an 0-2 out of the last 20 days. I've had 2 days pushing, the other 15 are all winning days. All winning days. 15 out of 20 days winning. Even better than that, 17 out of 20 not losing. How about that? My burner account is Derek Johnson. Actually, Derek Johnson is a real person. Boba Booey is a burner account. See ya, Mr. Bozo the Clown. Robert Clues. Absolute loser. Waste of life. What a big loser. Yes, Mike Butler. 2019 free plays were on fire. We started that actually in the end of 2018. GHY Rusty as a capper? Where does he work? Actually, please don't post it in here. Don't give him the credit. Yeah, please don't post it. We don't need to, we don't need to give him the credit. The best part is he thinks Derek Johnson is fake. All right, what am I missing here? Jason, go for it. Do you like Phillies or Pacers? Who do I like? I've been partial to the 76ers, but on the road they've been hit or miss. What's going on, Brian? Welcome. Derek Johnson. People are so spoiled they get so used to winners and forget you're human. Exactly. You can't win every single day. Edward is on a heater. Absolutely. Derek, I'm going to... actually, no, I'll leave your message up, unless you want me to remove your number. Guaranteed you get hit up by a bunch of trolls. Dave in the house. This channel is hilarious. Leans, laughs, barbershop talk, shit talk, you name it. Real talk. There you go, Derek. I removed it for you. There's no business it being up there because you're just going to get hit with a bunch of scumbag trollers. D-Mall, you just love Philly. That's all. It's okay. I don't like when you guys come to the Knights games. You guys are rowdy, throwing beers on the ice. Hail to the victors, absolutely. They're just trying to see what our free play is so they can give their clients a top-tier winner. Jensen, what do I think about Oregon State and Arizona State? I didn't really like that game when I was breaking it down. Maybe we'll go over that game here in a little bit. I actually have my information popping up. That way we can start breaking down some games. Getting you guys on some free plays. I mean, that's what we do, right? Jamar, what's going on, Big J? Jamar in the house. What's good, buddy? Jamar can attest to the big 2-0 in premium plays last night, 2-0 the night before that. We don't win every single night, but we win a lot of them. Just cooling? Nice. When you coming back to town? Trying to read through some of these other comments that I missed. No problem, Derek. All right, let's see here. Alrighty, let's see here. Thank you for everybody that shared the video on Twitter, the live feed. If you guys haven't already done so, welcome. First of all, welcome to Cappers Nation Live. Getting ready to start breaking down some games, putting you guys on free plays, leans, getting you guys all that valuable information that will make you guys more successful over the course of the next week. If you haven't already done so, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, bottom right-hand corner of the video. You'll see a white little box with the Cappers Direct logo in it. Just hover your mouse over it. Pops up a small little window that says subscribe. Click that subscribe button if you're on your phone or your tablet. Just turn it sideways. Just turn it to the landscape view. Scroll up, hit that subscribe button. You may have to X out of the live chat if you're on your phone as well. Also, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free content, the free winners, 19-7-1 in the year 2019. If you appreciate all that work and effort, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, give us a like in the video. Hell, if you don't like me or you don't like the show, I don't really give a shit. Give us a thumbs down. Just do us a favor and do one of them. Either a thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't give a shit. Just do us a favor. Hit one of them if you appreciate all the content. All right? So, let's see those numbers grow, guys. Let's build the show. Also, right next to that thumbs down button, all right, there's a button called share. Do us a favor. Share the video on one of your social media. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it somewhere. It's absolutely free to share. Help getting the word out will help grow the show. The more we grow this show, the more we will be able to give you guys absolutely free. Here's the thing, guys. If we grow this show into something absolutely massive, we're going to absolutely up our game by giving you guys absolutely more stuff. So, do us a favor. Share the video, hit the like or the thumbs down. It really doesn't matter. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right? We've got free plays. I got free plays coming up for you guys. We got some leans. I'm sure we'll have a lot more laughs. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. Thank you, Based Kenneth. We do appreciate that. Brother Bug, make Kyle, hashtag make Kyle famous so we can be famous. Absolutely. Put this ugly mug all over social media. So much that Bozo the Clown won't stop posting about me. Jensen Soto all over the place today with games. Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly what you just said. I don't know, is it Hugh? Hogue? Hugh? or we'll just call you Mr. Johnson, all right? Mr. Johnson. There's a lot of us Johnsons in the house today. Johnsons have majority stake in the show. We give you guys not just bottom barrel plays. There's other services out there that changed the name of their lower plays to call them premium plays so they could try and piggyback off of us. And they try, but they don't succeed. I've given you guys in every live show premium plays, personal plays, you name it, we give them out. Our top games, our best games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's been 17 days so far in this year, in the new year, and we've given you guys a total of 28 plays. 9 of them, it's supposed to be you, Johnson. That's awesome. Out of the 28 plays, we've given you 9 premium and personal plays of mine. Live for absolutely no cost. No cost whatsoever. So, hell, there's people that have barely given you 9 winners so far this year. Let alone, we've given you 19. MLB in the house, what's going on, buddy? Dave, I just sent you a text message. MLB, absolutely. Roland, you have to tell me who that is. If you don't want to say it live, that's fine. But send me a message on Twitter or send me an email, kyle@cappersdirect.com. I'd love to know. That is absolutely hilarious. Roland just says, I know someone that tried to sell me your free plays. He would watch your videos and send me the same exact pick for 2 weeks straight. Luckily, I picked up on it. I'll box you. Yeah. He's always got that little, he's got spit. Like, come on, wipe, pick up that lip. Pick up that lip. Hugh just said, yeah, don't want to throw shade, but check out other cappers. All their videos start out sad and apologizing. Hey, you know, that's what happens when you're a habitual loser. Roland, you can post it here. You can send me a message. Whatever works. Dave, your text message, you're 100% correct. 100%. All right, guys. Let's see here. Eventually, all right, here's the good information. Here's the good information. So, I don't know if you guys know it, but a big casino executive here in Vegas went into the South Point the other day and made a $100,000 prop bet And sorry, I was reading a lawsuit on behalf of class action lawsuit on behalf of the sports betting national championship participants against DraftKings. Wow, we'll talk about that here in a minute. But let's get back to this prop bet that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's actually a pretty good prop. As of right now, I know you'll only find it at the South Point Casino. If they take a lot of action on it, I'm sure some offshore ones probably have something very similar. But the owner of the D Casino, the Golden Gate, and the new Circa that's coming out, Derek Stevens, he's the owner of the D Casino here in Vegas. 2 days ago, walked into the South Point, and he laid a $100,000 bet on a prop for college basketball. Now, what it is, oh, Roland, that guy is an absolute clown. That guy's an absolute clown. Little weasel. What a joke. All right, let me see if I can find that prop bet. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to see if I can load it in the system. Roland, does he make YouTube videos? All right, I'm trying to load this picture. Add static image. Desktop. I want to show you guys this prop. It's actually, I think there's a lot of value in this prop, and I think I'm going to go bet it myself. If you guys like prop bets, this is a good one. All right, so he walked into the South Point. Jensen, give me a 4-game parlay guaranteed so you can put $250 on it. Our guaranteed Saturday plays that come with a money-back guarantee are on Saturdays. You want enough for a 14 parlay, you better go purchase some plays on the website. Got some great deals rolling. MLB, I haven't heard anything about Lowry or Kawhi being out. Yes, actually, Lowry will not play Thursday. That is correct. But Leonard, I haven't seen that one. Well, he will be rested. He will not play. That came out a little bit ago. He is correct, so I do retract my statement. What do I think of Odd Shark score predictions? It's crap. So, oh yeah, back to the prop bet. See, there's the ADD kicking in. All right, I'm going to pop it up on the screen. So there might be a lot of shit on the screen for a minute, but here you go, all right? Let me see if I can get it up there. Oh, hold on. Hold on, we got to do this differently. Hold on. All right, we'll do it this way. I don't know if you guys will be able to see me, but I'll put it up there for a second. Hopefully, you guys are able to still hear me talk. Hold on, let me remove that live. There we go. All right, so it's a 4-team prop that either Duke, Gonzaga, Michigan, or Kansas will win the national championship. Odds are $1.10 against the field at $1.10. It's prop $88.99 at the South Point Casino. Derek Stevens walked in, laid $100,000 on the prop for either Duke, Gonzaga, Michigan, or Kansas to win the national championship. All right, now let me get it off the screen. So, hell of a bet. I think I'm going to go lay some money on that one as well. Yeah, Brian, if they would have put Virginia on it, it would have been... That's why they have it against the field. They got to leave a couple contenders off. They got to leave a couple contenders off. That rich prick. That guy does have a lot of money. He owned 3 casinos in town. He didn't pick the prop. The South Point put it up and he said, hell yeah, I'm going to bet it. They got to put some value to it. They would have added Virginia, it probably would have been minus 300. It wasn't called make your own prop. It was called a prop bet, and he went, he liked what he saw, so he wagered on it. So who's got action on that Knicks game? I usually don't play any of the basketball that goes overseas. None. And is serious about the prop bet.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I've got my 2 stacks right
money
here.
line
Okay.
to win 2,000.
My goal is to leave here, stop by the South Point on the way home. Go get the wife, the little one, head out for our evening tonight. Now, I will tell you this, we're going to be breaking down some games. Where did it go? Let's see. I actually like that prop a lot. So, Roland, how can you tell where the money's coming at on certain teams?
Hey, Jeff.
There's websites that help you. There's I didn't say I bet 2,000 on anybody. I said I've got 2 stacks. Stack is 10K. Some people. I have a video playing in the background. Oh, hold on.
Right there where the...
How the hell did we get that up there? Hold on. There we go. My apologies. I hit the wrong button. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, MLB stack is 10K. The video is playing with someone betting. Oh, that was me. That was me in the video. Turn the video off in the background. What's up, Daniel? I didn't even know it was playing. See, I can't see that screen, and my YouTube screen is frozen. All I got is the live chat. That's all I see in the that's playing on YouTube is the live chat. Exactly, William. 2 stacks of high society. 20K large. MLB, your stack's 1,000. That's okay. We'll get it up there. Yeah, Aaron, I can't see it because I don't have the movie program open. I mean, it's open, but it's minimized. In the live chat, all I see is the actual chat box. I've got it minimized, so I only see the chat box. I bet the Yankees not long ago in a playoff game for $100K and it lost. I know I posted that ticket. I think I showed it during a live, one of the very first live videos that we did. It was sickening too. It was absolutely sickening. It was $100K. And I have the ticket somewhere. I know it's on Cappers Direct. I know it's somewhere on the website. And I know I showed it on a live feed as well. Yes. Dave, I did show a losing ticket. I show losing tickets all the time. Jordan, I wanted to. I won it back on the next game, though. So, actually, I won the next 2 straight. Don't worry, the haters will get out there and say that it's fake, that nobody bets 100,000. Bozo the Clown will get on there and say that it's fake. But I actually posted the ticket. Let me see if I have. I'm going to look through my phone to see if I have it. I know it's a while ago. I'm going to look to see. I'm going to look to see if we still got it. I actually have the ticket. I think the ticket's still in my safe at home. Yeah, MLB, there's guys at 50K's nothing to them. I was on a great run, and I was up a couple $100K, and I figured I'd press my luck on a game that I didn't think that would lose. God. Here's some tickets from, I don't even know why these are so refreshed up here. Oh, I was showing somebody. These are tickets from the basketball tournament 2015. I had over 100K on Louisville. -8. I got them at 8 and 8.5. Losing. Like, I don't know if you guys could see. Here's one. And from March 21st when I made it. March 21st, 2015. It was 19.5 to win 15. I had over 100 on... oh, hold on. People say I don't bet. Bunch of clowns in this world. Here's some more on that game. I had to go all over town because they wouldn't let me put it on one game. Or I'm in at one spot. Oh, you can't see it there. It's blurry. But here, let me see if I can find that Yankees ticket. The Yankees ticket was impressive. I know I'm getting close. If not, I'll find it and I'll have it for the next show. I'll have it for the next show. Here, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this one or not. Hold on. Here's $200,000 in tickets on baseball. Hold on. You probably won't be able to see it. Probably going to show blurry. I'll have to post the screenshots. It's blurry on the camera. I did. We did give out 3-0 on a Saturday. Not too long ago. All right, hold on. Let me read through these comments, and then we're going to start breaking down games. 100K, WTF. That's why I love watching these shows. Honest. Always honest about your losses. Absolutely. I got no problem showing you guys that I lose a game. If I lost 100K, I'd put my grandma in a sleeper hold. Maybe shot. Nah. You'd got to be heartbroken to do something to grandma. Absolutely. What's going on, Jordan? MLB, yes, it's damn near regular here in Las Vegas to be able to see big bettors. If you hang out at the Westgate, the Wynn, the Aria, hell, Green Valley's got some great limits as well. Bet big, win big, yep. Scared money don't make money. Hugh Johnson says average day he bets 2 to 5K. James, last time on Kyle's show a few weeks ago, gave out 3-0. That we did. That was on Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Oh, we did Sunday. Sunday we swept the board on free plays. We gave you guys Xavier +1 as a consensus play, the under in the Saints game as a premium play, and the over in the Michigan Northwestern game, over 126.5 as one of my personal plays, which was a nice clean 3-0 sweep. We did it the following Saturday as well. We did it on Saturday the 5th. We went 3-0. And that Thursday before for the Cappers Nation live show, we went 2-0 as well. Let's see here. Yes, Keith, I made all my money in sports betting in this industry. I think Kyle's on point, but I can't lie. Sprinkle on Youngstown money line today. We're on the opposite side of that one. Rolling is a constant grind. It's stressful. I mean, no doubt about it. Betting on sports for a living is stressful. There's people that do this as a side job. You know, more power to them. Bless their hearts for trying. I just can't stand when people lie to you guys and take advantage of you guys because you think somebody's real and they're really not. They're, filming videos in their car, their basement, their garage, barracks, dorm rooms, and they try and put it off as a good game that they're real. And what's going on, Brad? I got some free plays coming up, some good ones that they're real and that this is what they do for a living. They may show 1 or 2 tickets in their entire career, and then they never show them ever again. They never show a ticket. And that's one thing that I absolutely can't stand is when people lie to you guys. Yeah, they cap every game like they made a bet. That's That's a big pet peeve of mine. I can't stand when that happens. It's definitely it's disgraceful for the industry. And I mean, I know it's a gambling industry, so there's a lot of scum and liars in this industry. I'm still looking for that Yankees ticket. I know it's in here somewhere. If not, I know I still have it at home. I have it as a constant reminder that nothing in this world is guaranteed. All right, here we go. Here we go. I found it. Yankees versus the Astros in the playoffs. And I bet on a dog, by the way. They were plus 145. It was 100 to win 145K. So I don't know if... Hold on, let me pop up the program to see when it's blurry or not. Nope, this way. Nope, that way. And turn it. There we go. Proud loser. Lamont, what's going on, buddy? It's frustrating for other cappers who actually put in the work. Absolutely. Edward, do I think professional sports are manipulated? No, I don't. I absolutely don't. And anybody in this industry that says it and that they actually believe it, they're so full of shit and they have absolutely zero clue. And be very, 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 very careful of those scums of the earth. Professional sports manipulated? No. Now, there are the times that there are bad referees that get busted for betting on games. But, I mean, there's information out about referees, umpires in baseball, about where their strike zone is, what type of game they like to call. So that way you can use that towards your advantage capping games. So, you know, it's very, very, very valuable information to know when you are picking your plays. Does this referee and his crew in the NFC playoff game like to call pass interference calls? I think that might matter with two teams like the Saints and the Rams. If they keep those flags in their pants, it might affect the game a lot, as well as how many points are scored. So no, same thing with basketball. Does this referee or this referee, do they like to call fouls? Are they slow blowing the whistle? So, and everybody already knows I'm not a fan of parlays. I'm not a fan of betting more than one game at a time. I bet them for fun. Absolutely. If you guys aren't adding the factor, you got to remember. Let's take, for instance, the basketball game tonight. Let's take, as Andre just said, the college basketball game between Michigan State and Nebraska tonight. Hold on one second. I know somebody just paid for my personal plays. Hold on one second, guys. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to text these games. Give me 1 second, folks. Gerald, if you're watching this, I'm sending you the games right now by text, okay, bud? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, copy, paste. Okay, I am back. Got to take care of the customers that are signing up. Oh, there you are, Gerald. Hey, Gerald, I hope you got them. If you did not get the games, I sent you 3 games. Let me know that you did not get them. Okay. Let's see here. So, back to what I was saying about taking the referees into consideration. Kyle says, yeah, Kyle, copy and paste in the comment section. What I was saying was, so basically, in tonight's matchup between Michigan State and Nebraska. Here, let me pop up that game. Now, the site that I'm on right now, well, it's actually not a site, but on our server, the page that I'm on is not going to go over the referees for tonight. I have to go into a whole nother system to get that. But in a nutshell, so when you're breaking down this game and you look at, say, for instance, Michigan, 18.5% of their point distribution is all free throws. Okay. So nearly 20% of 20% of all their points in every game is free throws. Same thing for Nebraska at 19.3. So obviously, free throws account for 1/5 of their total score. Now, you have a team like Michigan State who knocks down 72.1% of all their free throws. Okay? Nebraska knocks down 72%. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So you have two teams that are shooting they're shooting north of 72% of all their free throws. If you have a referee that doesn't like to blow the whistle, that will impact the total 100%. So you got a referee that likes to blow the whistle, likes to call a lot of fouls. Absolutely, you're going to see a lot more overs than you are unders, especially in basketball. Football, you have a crew that likes to throw pass interference flags, hands to the face, personal fouls, roughing the passer because you accidentally bumped into him, PI calls when the feet are getting tangled. There's referees that have a history of these types of calls, and they all affect the games. So you definitely reading some through these comments. You definitely need to take all that into consideration. What did I miss here? Yeah, Brian, the parlay bets up in Canada that are run by the government are a crock. They're a crock of shit. Hail to the victors. What did I miss? You always see funny business in games. It looks funny. No, I was saying, what did I miss on your comment? You made a comment to somebody. Please don't humiliate us like that. Like brother can take a hike. What did I miss? I didn't miss anything. Oh, I was hoping I missed something juicy. My mind is blown right now. All my research on teams, I've never ever thought of that. Thanks for the info, Kyle. Always learn something. I'm glad you learned something. Nebraska and Michigan State, who am I liking? That is part of my personal play selection today. But I was actually just giving the game as a reference to how referees or baseball umpires can either positively or negatively affect your bets, the bets that you guys make. How they can turn a loser into a winner, a winner into a winner into a loser. All right, so yes, Michigan State is playing tonight. Now, somewhere here, we've been rolling for over an hour, and we've had a lot of barbershop talk, and I absolutely love it. But I know a lot of you guys are here for the juice, and that's the games. That's the breakdowns. So let's run through these NFL games real quick. We're going to run through the NFL games, then we're going to start touching on some hockey, some college basketball, NBA. Why? Because we've got money to be made. Give me 1 second, though. Now, before we start these breakdowns, we're going to start with the two NFL games this weekend on Sunday. Out of curiosity, before we start breaking them down, and get you guys on some early leans. And remember, when I give out a lean on an NFL game 3 days in advance, those are very, very, very subject to change based on player personnel, playing, not playing, who's injured, who's not, what information comes out about injuries. I never bet anything, and I know there's a lot of people that do, and there's nothing wrong with it, but there's a lot of people that bet early in the NFL to take advantage of a line. I'm generally not one of them. Give me 1 second, folks. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Raider for life, what's going on, bud? So post up in the comments. Let's see who you guys like. Bleds, we do have an NHL play. I'll give you guys one, too. I've given you guys NHL plays for, like, the last, or for basically the rest of the season until the system stops working. We'll go over that here in a little bit. hold on, I got to text out some more games real quick. It's just a copy and a paste. Okay. There we go. Another happy personal play client on some personal plays of mine. Damo Falcone, what's going on, bud? So, let's break down this first game. And let's see who you guys like, all right? Let's see who you guys like in the first game. Let's go with the Saints and the Rams game. Post in the comments who you guys like. While I break down this game. And then once I'm done breaking it down, I'll go back and I'll look at the comments. And we'll see who's sitting where early. Sunday, 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time, the early game. Rams and the Saints, Mercedes-Benz Superdome. NFC Championship game. Game 311 and 312. Brian, oh, that's good. That's actually bad that Sports Interaction hasn't had first period totals to wager on in a while. They know the money that they've been giving away. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at our futures that we gave out. And we actually gave these out to almost everybody that signed up on our website free back in the day. As of right now, we have 2 live Super Bowl futures. We picked the Patriots at plus 300 to win the Super Bowl, as well as the Rams at plus 300 to win the Super Bowl. I like our odds there. We also have the Rams to win the NFC Championship at plus 350. And we have the Patriots to win the AFC Championship at plus 350. Now, what else did we hit? We hit the Saints to win the NFC South at plus 140. Patriots hit the AFC East. Texans to win the AFC South. Futures are still alive. Futures are still alive. I love our odds having a team on both sides. It would just be our luck that the and remember, just because we have a futures bet on it doesn't mean that we're going to be betting on those 2 teams to win this weekend. That's for sure. So don't let that fool you into who we're betting. Anthony likes the Saints in the over. Kyle's asking, can we get a free college basketball pick? Maybe. Definitely going to give you guys something good. That's for sure. All right, back to the Rams and the Saints game. I'm just popping up the money to see where all the money's at and all that juicy information. It's just now loading on my screen. But we'll take a look at the live odds, where it opened. All right, guys. Saints opened up as a 3.5-point favorite. We're seeing anywhere from 3 to 3.5. It's going back and forth all day long, every single day, little by little. As of right now, the Westgate's got the Saints favored by 3.5 at even money. So basically, you can get the Rams at plus 100, maybe minus $1.05. You can also get the Saints -3, minus $1.20 at William Hill, -3, minus $1.20 at CG Technology. Station Casino's got a -3.5 at even money. BetOnline.ag's got it -3, minus $1.22. I'll tell you what 5 Dimes has because I am logged into that right now. 5 Dimes has the Saints at -3, minus $1.20. Rams +3, plus 100, so even money on the Rams. However, you can get them at +3.5 for minus $1.25 if you wanted to buy the hook. Total on that game opened up at 57. It's at 57 at the Westgate, the Wynn, William Hill, the Station Casinos. However, MGM, Mirage Properties, CG Technologies, all have it at 56.5. Guys, this is where it actually is crucial to have multiple books in multiple different locations that always have different lines, is to be able to shop around and take advantage of either that half a point or on the side, or a half a point up to a point on the total, especially when it comes to juice on games, guys. This is a numbers game that you have to be consistent at, and the numbers, they all equal money at the end of every night, at the end of every week, at the end of every month, at the end of every year. All right, if you're going to be, let's just take a game that you bet and you lose. If the MGM has it at whatever the line is, at even money, at plus 100, yet somebody else has it at minus $1.10 or minus $1.20, obviously you'd be betting at the MGM that has it at even money. If you win, you're actually risking less to win the same amount. The goal is to risk less to win the same amount. That way, when you lose, if you do lose, you're not losing as much as if you were risking minus $1.10 or minus $1.20. So it pays to shop around. It pays to be vigilant on lines, on who's got what. I know I know a lot of you guys have multiple different books. Dave, I do see your order just came in. Let me send you let me send you the games, Mr. Philly Kid. Let me know you got them. There we go. Just sent it to you, Dave. You're all set, all good to go. Glad to have you back on board again. Now, some top team trends between these two teams. All right, everybody knows they already played each other. We had over 80 points scored. All right, over 80 points scored when they played on November 4th. All right, the Saints 10-0 last 10 games at home against the spread against a good team with an 80% better of win. Let's try that again. The Saints are 10-0 against the spread their last 10 games at home in the Dome when they're playing a good team that has an 80% or better winning percentage. All right? The Rams, 1-6 against the spread their last 2 years against stout rushing defenses yielding less than 3.6 yards per carry. Saints, average giving up 3.6 yards per carry on defense. Also, the Saints, 21-7 on the over their last 28 games at home against a prolific scoring team, averaging 27 points per game or more. Rams, average 32.8 points per game. The two best teams in the NFC all season, guys, meet in the conference championship game. It's a rematch of Week 9, where the Saints were a rare home underdog at +2. They gave the Rams their first loss of the season. They beat them 45-35. And if I'm not mistaken, Drew Brees put that game away with a 72-yard touchdown pass to Michael Thomas. They were able to hold the Rams to 92 yards on 19 carries. And the way they got that done, all right, the way they were able to neutralize the run game of the Rams is Drew Brees had to get the job done in the air. They had to outscore them. If you outscore a team, you take the running game away. You force Jared Goff to have to pass. Jared Goff's a great quarterback, but he's not Drew Brees. And as Edward just said, you could take the Knicks out of the trash, but you can't take the trash out of the Knicks. Who dat, Bob? I know who you got, and I'm sure you'll be tailgating. Send me more pictures. Take a look at the stats, the season statistics, all right, guys? Rams average 32.8 points per game, 276 yards in the air, 147 on average on the ground. They average 12.9 yards per point. Saints average 30.8 points per game, 254 yards in the air, 127 on the ground, averaging 12.4 yards per point. On defense, Rams limiting teams to 23.9 points per game while giving up 238 yards in the air, an average of 7.1 yards per passing completion. They also give up 118 rushing yards on average per game, an average of 4.9 yards per rush. The Rams ended the year on the turnovers plus 11. Great number. They're going to be facing a Saints defense that averages giving up just 21.6 points per game, 265 yards in the air, but only 78 on the ground. Saints ended the year on the turnovers plus 9. No pressure there, Edward. No pressure there. Now, going back over, I said I'd look at the comments. David likes the Rams. Brian likes KC. Keith likes the Saints-Rams under. You guys are all saying Kansas City, but we ain't even on that game yet. Dave, go put your games in. You're not going to miss nothing. Not yet. We're just breaking down the games. Remember, guys, they played each other November 4th with the Saints coming away victorious. It went over the total of 56.5. Saints were a rare home underdog. They're the favorite this time. Their last two meetings, they have split the over and under. Went over earlier in the year. Late last year, it went under. They've also split the games. Saints won this year. Rams won the year before. I tried telling people to stay off that Knicks game. I don't play any of the games when they play an overseas game. I'll box you, just drained your battery. Plug that sucker in. Matt Yeomans likes the Rams. Dave Tully likes the Rams. The power ratings favor the Rams. Effective strength favors the Rams. Bettors ratings favors the Rams. Consensus play. Everybody and their mother and their step cousin are all on the Rams. As well as the under. Yeomans, Tully. The power ratings. The consensus all on the under. Lou Finciaro loves the Rams plus the points. Josh Towers likes the Saints. Jonathan Van Tobel likes the over 57. Sam Pantonovich likes the Saints. Dave Tully, Matt Yeomans are all on the Rams as their NFL best bet of the weekend. Let's take a look at the money. Where's the money on that game? 63% of all against the spread bets are all hammering the Rams. 63% of all bets as of right now. Now, that will change. Saints are the home team favorite, all right? 63% of all the money as of right now on Thursday are all on the Rams. 52% of all money line bets are rolling with the Saints. Rolling with the favorite on the money line. 58% are on the under. All right, so as of right now, the betting public all on the Rams and the under. Yes, William, absolutely. I do remember last week when everybody loved the over of that Saints game and we pounded the under last week. Is that going to happen again this week? We'll find out. You probably have to be on our premium plays to find out. Now, let's roll to that next game because we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we're going to talk about these games again, more in depth on Saturday, and then, of course, really in depth on Sunday. And if you guys actually pay attention in depth and in detail, especially on the weekends, I basically hand you our games. I may not come out and say it, but I definitely hand a lot of games out that aren't given out. Game 313, 314. Patriots and the Chiefs. AFC Championship game, Arrowhead Stadium. Kansas City, Missouri. Has anybody taken a look at the weather on what they're going to see on Sunday? If you didn't, it's okay. I'm popping it up right now for you. If you didn't, I'm popping it up right now. Let's see what's going. It's supposed to rain and snow tomorrow. I'll tell you that much. Sunday, they're calling for some sun with brisk and cold. A high of 29 on Sunday. It's supposed to snow on Saturday. But it's supposed to be partly cloudy on Sunday and cold, cold, cold. Karen, you just asked, where does OddsShark calculate? They're doing this right here. Hold on, guys. Wizards or Knicks? I'm every other service and website on the internet. Yep, Wizards. Don't fall for that shenanigans. And if you guys are sticking around for free plays, I promise you it'll be worth your while. So don't go anywhere. We've got free plays coming up. Dave's in the house at the Sugar House. Dave, send me a picture. And I want to post it on my Twitter. Send me a picture of the Sugar House, of the sports book there. I'll box you headed to my bookie now. Negative 25 degrees. Let's see. Royal Brown, what was the free pick for today? The daily free play is on Right State. How much do I like it? I like it enough to put it as a free play and bet it. Ty left work early for the early show. Thank you, Ty, for tuning in. Hey, William, I'm using a military coin too. United States Navy. Got the anchor on the front. Honor all who served on the back. Because I am a veteran. Royal likes my confidence. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. All right, guys. Top team trends between the Patriots and the Chiefs. But first, let's take a look at the live odds, see where they're at now, where they opened. Kansas City opened up as a 3-point favorite. They're still sitting at 3. It hasn't budged. All right? Patriots +3. A very rare Tom Brady playoff underdog. AFC Championship game with him being an underdog. Total opened up at 58. It's down to 55.5, trending downward. I would not be surprised to see it go even lower than that. It's 55.5 all the way across the board here in Las Vegas. However, BetOnline is actually at 56.5, trying to snag some people. Same thing with sportsbetting.ag. I'll tell you what 5 dimes is because I still have that open. 5 dimes, 55.5. Now, the Kansas City field being heated. No, it just stops it from freezing. All right. So, let's take a look at the money aspect, and then we'll jump over to the stats. 55% of every against the spread bet coming in on the Chiefs early. Only 45% of all the bets coming in right now are on the Patriots. 56% of all the money line bets coming in on the Chiefs. Only 44% of the betting public on the money line coming in on the Patriots. Obviously, it's a rematch of October 14th. Tom Brady got the job done at home against the rookie, winning 43-40. And yet, here we are finding them as a 3-point underdog. On the road in Kansas City. Kansas City's a tough place to play on the road. It's a loud stadium. We saw that last week. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, the kid sounds like he's like 12 years old when they interview him. Sounds like he's high and 12 years old. But man, is this kid calm and cool and collected. I like what I see out of him a lot. But then again, on the other side of the field, you got that hooded monster and the GOAT. The best quarterback that's going to go down in our lifetime. New England, 13-2 against the spread their last 15 games. Against big play passing teams averaging more than 7.5 yards per attempt. Not going to be allowed when it's negative 25. Very good point. But they do have a lot of booze in that stadium. Everyone will be bundled up. And we all know the best way to stay warm is to drink the whiskey or tequila. Give me 1 second. Hold on, my wife is texting me. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Brad, to all the haters, Kyle is the GOAT. Hold on. We got the hater blockers going. Sorry, I didn't mean to clap. There's a little gnat flying around. I had a banana on my desk and I didn't eat it for 2 days. I ate it this morning. All right. Kansas City, 2-7 against the spread their last 9 playoff games. Kansas City, 7-0 on the under at home in January. Now, because I need to be able to see the screen. Patriots averaging 28.1 points per game. Getting the job done, averaging 271 yards in the air, 129 on the ground rushing, averaging 14.2 yards per point. You got Mahomes versus Tom Brady. Jessica, I still haven't figured out what RN is, other than registered nurse, and I promise you, that ain't me. Kansas City, the Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes, averaging 35.1 points per game. 306 yards in the air average per game. 120 on the ground. These guys are averaging almost 430 yards a game on offense. They average 12.1 yards per point. Average 8.3 yards for every completed pass. They average 4.8 yards on every rush attempt on the ground. Now that has been affected with the wife beater out. On defense, they say defense wins championships. Well, I got news for you. the 4 best offenses in the league have made it this far. Generally speaking, all 4 teams playing this Sunday, their defenses are subpar. With the except the Saints are able to control the run against good running teams. The Patriots holding teams at 20.8 points per game, limiting teams to 251 yards in the air, 107 on the ground. They finished the year plus 12 on turnovers. Holding teams to 6.5 yards per passing completion, 4.8 yards per rushing attempt. The Chiefs holding teams at 25.5 points per game, giving up 268 yards in the air, 6.8 yards per completion. 129 on the ground they give up every game. They average giving up 5 yards a rush. They finish the year at plus 9 on turnovers. This is another rematch. These guys met in a shootout last time. 83 points combined scored with a total of 59.5. We're going to see a lot of points again in this game. I'll tell you one thing. There's a big difference between the game in Arrowhead Stadium back in October, middle of October, and this week. And as people said, it's like negative 4,000. It's freezing cold. And here we are with Brady on the road as an underdog again. I will tell you, a lot of people on the Chiefs. Everybody and their mother is on the Chiefs. Matt Yeomans likes the Chiefs. Dave Tully likes the Patriots. Power ratings favor the Patriots. Effective strength favors Kansas City. Bettors ratings favors Kansas City. Consensus are all on Kansas City. Matt Yeomans likes the under. Dave Tully likes the over. Power ratings favor the over. ENB, welcome, bud. Thanks for tuning in. Mike, what's going on, bud? Royal Brown, I need a tip jar for the free plays. Now, you know what? The tip jar, just do a favor. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't give a shit which one you guys pick. Just select one of them. And while you're at it, that button right next to the thumbs down button is called share. Click that button and please share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook. Help us grow the show. Help us grow the show. That's how you guys can give back to us for all the free plays that we give out. That's how you guys can definitely give back to us, is by sharing this on one of your social media. Spread the word. We all know you. If you guys are betting, you guys got friends that bet. Even though some of you guys may be closet bettors and your wives or girlfriends or boyfriends don't know that you guys bet. But we all know you guys got friends that bet. Just reported 5 minutes ago to William Hill. A William Hill bettor just placed an $85,000 moneyline bet to win $50,000 on the Saints, minus $1.70. And $52,000 to win $40,000 on the Chiefs, minus 2.5. He bought it down to 2.5 at minus $1.30. And he also did, and then they just took another bet, $30,000 to win $27K on the Patriots, plus 3. Big action coming in. And guys, we're going to see a lot more big action coming in. Wait until this weekend. Wait until Saturday. Wait until Saturday's show. I'm sure I'll be able to tell you guys about some absolute monster bets coming in. Same thing with Sunday morning. Trying to see if there's anything else. Nope, nothing else that I'm seeing popping up. Mike, that was you at William Hill. Send me some tickets. Now, Roland, how can I tell? Because I know people in the industry. Sometimes information gets posted on Twitter. Sometimes I get a lot emailed to me as well or texted from people in the industry. Edward nailed the Knicks. Congratulations. Karen, no, William Hill is not the only online app here in Vegas. Station Casinos has an app. CG Technologies has an app. South Point has an app. MGM's got their betting app. But you can find William Hill in a lot of the books. Hooters. The links. They're all over. Levi, no, we've got 54 of them. They just don't hit refresh unless you hit refresh. Speaking of thumbs up, either thumbs up or thumbs down, guys. Just do us a favor, hit one of them. Getting ready to get you guys on some free plays and leans and all that valuable information. Yeah, Karen, you load money into the casino by going in person. You got to go in person, open up an account, give them your ID, your next of kin, swab sample. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually fairly easy. Give them your ID, your player's card. They open up an online account. You got to give them your phone number, and they have to be able to geographically track your phone through the app that you're actually in the state of Nevada. So I live out in Boulder City. Literally 2 miles away is the Arizona border. If I cross that border, my phone will show them GPS-wise that I'm no longer in Nevada. I can't bet if I cross the border. When we go down by Laughlin, we have property in Bullhead City. I'm on the other side of the river for my property. Can't bet. But if I take my boat and I cross the river, I'm in Nevada. My phone will show that GPS-wise, and I can make a bet. So long as you're actually in Nevada, same thing with Jersey, you got to be in Jersey. Got to cross the bridge into Jersey. Come on with the picks. When I'm ready. When I'm willing and ready. Hold on, what are these text messages? Oh, yeah. Sportsbook here sucks, kind of, but it works for what I need it to do. It's small as shit. That's a cool little book, Dave. The Sugar House. Ian B, it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that an imaginary line determines. You should be able to, regardless, in my opinion, regardless of where you live, you should be able to bet. You should be able to bet like we are. It would be absolutely awesome if the rest of the world could. Well, the rest of the world can, but if the rest of the country could. Wow, I missed it. Dee Dee in the house. Probably our number 5 thumbs down. No, it's not. It's actually a 4-wheel shirt of mine. Another day, another dollar. I know, Didi. I'm just giving you a hard time. They're coming, Brad. They're coming. We've got a big weekend coming up. That is for sure. Big weekend coming up, and it all starts today, guys. Before I get you guys on the juice on some good stuff today, remember, we are absolutely on a tear. Thank you, Jofel. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And by the way, Didi, I was just joking. I like giving everybody a hard time. But it is good to see you participating in our live chat. It's been a long time. Daniel, I'm not a fan of logos on the front. I'm not. I mean, a friend of mine owns the company, but oh my God, Brad, I'm going to do a shirt with a clown. Royal Brown's going to lay 1,500 on Saturday's play. Good deal. E&B 19-7-1, baby. 19-7-1 on free play runs in 2019. Excellent, excellent little record. Mike, did I get your text message? Let me see. No, for some reason, sometimes they come in as a text message. Here, let me take a look. I got it here. It came in as a text message for some reason. Ooh. You already hit the Knicks. Oh, I like that. That 76ers Indiana game is the only one that I'm a little wishy-washy. Absolutely, Daniel. I got a friend, I wear his shirts all the time in the video. Ex-Navy SEAL, owns a apparel company. I'll probably have him make us the shirts. Let's see here. Yes, nice free play run. The free plays generally bring people out of the woodworks. I did see one of the... We actually... I'm not sure what we'll do. I'm definitely not a designer when it comes to that stuff. We actually block very, very few people. You have to be very vulgar for us to actually block somebody on YouTube. And one of the guys who's never been a customer of ours, never paid us, never been with us, just absolutely talks trash to us and about us on somebody on Bozo the Clown's site. I seen that he subscribed to the YouTube channel last night. I actually took a screenshot of it because you know you're getting somewhere in life when your absolute haters are subscribing to you. You know you're trending upwards on YouTube when that's the case. But hey, when you actually win long term, results are, proof in the pudding. So, shout out to Mr. Steve Cadero, a.k.a. Benjamin. Thanks for the subscribing to us on YouTube, even though you hate us. No, I haven't given you an extra Krusty the Clown shirt. It's coming. Oh my... Brad, that's... They are, Edward. They do. They do. Ty. I'm going to use that one. So, and unless somebody didn't see it, I'm going to remove that because I don't want somebody to copy your idea. That is your shirt coming up. That's the Ty McAdam edition. I am going to do that shirt. I'll get to it soon. I promise. I promise. All right, guys. Now remember, we do have a big day coming up. I am going to give you guys a really nice free play. I hope it wins for all of you guys, because if it does, it's winning for me too. Absolutely, Brad. Remember, you can pick up 3 days of my personal plays for $99. You could also get 3 days of our premium plays, which are red hot right now, for $99 right on the website. The 3 days for $99 deals, those are ending very shortly. So if you're on the fence about trying and getting on board with us and you want to try us out, don't be a stranger. Don't be afraid. We do not bite, all right? The dogs be barking and the dogs bite. Hence our NHL plays yesterday on the Coyotes and Buffalo. So go to the website, get on board today, and start making your guys' selves easy money. It's basically handing you guys the tickets to easy money. You can get a month of my personal plays for $750. Even better than that, you can get every single one of my personal plays between now and the end of March Madness for $1,500. I think it's like $127 a week, average. $127 a week. That's like working for free. I spend more on steaks in a week than that. So, I've got 3 personal plays today. We've got 2 big premium plays today. Get on board today. All right, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. I don't really care if you guys hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Just do us a favor. Hit one of them. Show us you appreciate all the hard work, the content that we do to put in. Bringing you guys live shows 3 days a week. Remember, we will be live again Saturday. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, and the same time on Sunday. Yes, Karen, when you come to town, you definitely bet my personal plays. Put some extra money in your pocket. So, let's talk about the NHL. I gave you guys some key information last week. And basically, what it is, in a nutshell, is free money in your pocket all the time. Now, I'm actually looking for some of my old notes because I had it written down here for you guys. And some of you that have tuned in know exactly what I'm going to say. All right, here we go. Here we go. NHL first period overs. I'm not even going to count these as a free play. If I did, it would just boost our numbers so much more. Mike, I hope you're right. I hope you're right on that one. I like that game, but I see it being going either way, but I'm leaning towards what you have selected. So, first period overs. Over 1.5 goals. Now, we did see a sports book finally gave out, bumped a first period over to 2 earlier in the week. However, everywhere in Vegas, they're still rolling with the over 1.5s. And Tampa Bay is one of them. Here's the numbers, guys. Here's the numbers. The Blackhawks are 38-9. Over 1.5 goals combined between both teams in the first period. 38-9 on the year. That's over 80%. 80%. Tampa Bay, 36-9 for 80%. Columbus, 30-14 for 66%. The Sharks, 32-15. Sorry. Hold on. We have to update the Sharks, because I haven't updated that. Yesterday was a winner. I knew that one. And so was the day before against the Penguins. So the Sharks are 34-15, and Columbus is actually 31-14. San Jose hitting nearly 70% of every one of their first period overs. Do the math, people. We're not just talking who's on the Pacers. I'm not on the Pacers. I'm not actually on that game. But do the math, people, on these first period overs for these 4 teams. It's free money. I could give you guys a free play every single time these guys go, and we will nearly hit 8 out of 10 between the top 2. How does the halves work? It's the first period. First period over. So, for instance, in tonight's game, in 1 hour, and actually in 59 minutes, Blackhawks are facing the Rangers. And in an hour and a half, Toronto is facing off against Tampa Bay. Okay? All you're betting is that there's going to be at least 2 goals scored in that first period. In that first 20 minutes of play, you're betting on 2 goals. It don't matter which team it's from. It don't matter if it's from the Blackhawks or the Rangers in that game, and it don't matter if it's from Toronto or Tampa Bay in that game. You're betting that there's going to be 2 goals. And that's it. Basically, it's an action junkie game. Mike, you need one more? Take the over 1.5 in the Blackhawks game. It's hitting over 80% out of every single game. Now, they are tacking on a little juice to it. So, like right now, Royal Brown, I'm not kidding you. That's exactly how it goes down. And the Blackhawks and Tampa Bay games are hitting 80% of the entire season. We're not just talking a 10-game stretch or a 19-1 run. We're talking out of 47 Chicago Blackhawk games, the games have gone over 38 times. Out of 45 Tampa Bay games, the total has gone over 36 times. Ryan, what's going on, bud? So it's free money in your pocket long term. Now, there is a caution when it comes to betting this. If you jump on it one time and it loses, don't get mad. Keep on doing it. Now, they do say at one point, I mean, there's a lot of scoring in the NHL right now. There's a lot of scoring in the NBA. There's a lot of scoring in the NFL. The leagues are going towards more scoring. More scoring makes us fans happier. Let's be honest. Everybody loves to bet an over. Nobody likes to bet an under. Even though an under is a winner at the start of the game. The NFL, the NBA, and the NHL are all changing their rules and gearing towards more scoring. More points scored make more fans happy, which fill the seats, which sell NHL packages for DirecTV. And when there's more happy fans, they buy more apparel. They go to more games. They spend more money. There's more season ticket holders. Nobody likes going to a game and it being a 1-0 final. I do. I mean, I find it exciting. Myself personally, more than a 7-5, no defense, goalie can't stop a brick being thrown through the air. This is the Facts Show, Mike. And this is, guys, it's free money for you guys. Absolute easy free money. So I could make those free plays every single day, but I want you guys to start seeing that. And this is not a trend that, oh, they've won 9 games in a row. Not 9 games in a row. You guys should go put your hard-earned money on the Sharks, and then you guys get bit by a coyote. This is something that's been based off of 40-plus games. See, Edward? Tampa on FanDuel got over 2. Here, I'll tell you what... I mean, the books are getting smart. The books are getting smart. I'll tell you what 5 Dimes has. Hold on. Because I'm sitting at my computer, I can do it. $1.5, but in the Tampa game, they're getting you minus $1.85 on juice, minus $1.85 on the juice. They are charging you a boatload of juice. The over in the Blackhawks game is minus $1.55, minus $1.55, minus $1.85. So you're laying 1.5 to win one. You're laying nearly 2 to win one on the other, but they're still the best bets in Vegas. They're the best bets anywhere. Yes, Aaron, 1.5 at 5 Dimes. Robert, what's going on, bud? And there's still 1.5 in Vegas. Vegas hasn't moved them to 2 yet. Vegas is afraid to move them to 2. Why, I have no clue. They're just getting their asses handed to them. Day in and day out. So, with that being said, yes, minus $1.50, Edward, absolutely. To me, it's high juice, but it's worth it. Risk versus reward. Something that hits 80% of the time, yeah, I'll pay the price. We may get bit today. But you're going to win the next 8 out of 10. But in theory, and what I was saying about the scoring, in theory, there's going to be a point in time in the season where teams lock down on defense. Where teams stop focusing on the high scoring and start locking down on defense. As we get closer to the playoffs, as we get closer to after the All-Star break, we will be more cautious when it comes to betting these. These right now I bet blindly. Oh, there's a Blackhawks game. Over 1.5 first period. There's a Tampa Bay game. Over 1.5 first period. Instant bet. Columbus, instant bet. Sharks, instant bet. Pittsburgh, depending on who they're playing. But there will be a time where I stop or I put more effort and research into it and make sure that it's going to be a solid bet. Because there's going to be a time very shortly that, and I could be wrong, they could just keep going until next season. But I honestly think there will be a time where the defense starts stepping up and they clamp down. So, Karen, I did not break down the Gonzaga game. No, I did not break down the Gonzaga game. But Edward, I would throw in the over in the Tampa Bay game. Oh, unless they don't have it at FanDuel. How do I see Tennessee doing in college basketball? I see them making the tournament. How far they go? Just depends on who they get matched up. If they get past the Sweet 16 or not. Just depends on brackets. Too early to tell, to say how far. It all depends on the brackets. Take it at over 2. Over 2 at least. If it lands on 2, you're pushing. Turns into a 2-teamer. and then you get rid of the minus 200. You'll still make money. But in the case that they score 3, I mean, you need 2 at least anyways. 1.5 is obviously better. All right. I do want to get you guys on one of our free plays. So, let's see here. What can Kyle give away today? How about college basketball? I know you guys won't complain about that one. Let me pop up the game. To choose, which one do I want to give away? It's the Catch-22. I know a lot of you guys are on my premium plays. A lot of you guys are on my personal plays. Brian, are we going to have a package for March Madness? We're leaning towards something. I'm not sure what we're going to have just yet, but I know we'll have something. It'll be something similar to our bowl game package. That will be priced accordingly. That way, everybody's able to get involved. Ryan, you're late to the party. Any picks besides Wright State and hockey? I'm getting right to it. We're gonna start. Breaking down, but I do need to throw that phone on the charger, though. Pop up this phone. We got phones everywhere. Well, this phone's about to die, too. All right. Now I get to choose which one. Let's see. That game or this game? Give me 1 second, folks. Let's... All right. They're all winners, Edward. They're all winners. All right, let me pop up the information. Not only we're going to give it, we're going to break it down as well. North Kentucky, Cleveland State. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Game goes off in 47 minutes, guys. North Kentucky on the road against Cleveland State. Let's take a look at Cleveland State, the home team, first. But first, let's pop up the odds and where the money's at, all right? If I ever get this damn odds window to open, I'm switching back from the NFL to college basketball. Game 619 and 620, guys. Northern Kentucky opening up as a 9-point favorite. It's sitting at 9. Earlier in the day, it was up at 8.5. Offshore, I'm still seeing 8.5. I'm still seeing it 8.5 at MGM Grand. William Hill, betonline.ag has Cleveland State catching 8.5. Total opened up at 145. It is now up to 1. It's actually all over the board. 148.5 at MGM, 149.5 at the Westgate, 150.5 at William Hill. So the total on that game, is everywhere. Taking a look at the money aspect of 619 and 620. Actually, they haven't reported anything on the money aspect just yet. Hopefully, they'll be able to post something here in the next 15 minutes, and if they do, I will relay that information to you guys. Now, breaking down this game, taking a look at Cleveland State, first of all. head coach Dennis Felton. Horizon League conference game, guys. Cleveland State winless in the Horizon League, looking for their first conference win against Northern Kentucky today. Let's take a look at home court advantage. Cleveland State's got a 2.6 home court advantage. They have the 277th toughest place to play in Division I basketball. No advantage there. No advantage. Give them a half a point. Half a point on that spread. Give them a half a point advantage for playing in their own locker room. What is this text message? Okay, good. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Sorry, making sure somebody got on my personal place. Effective field goal percentage for Cleveland State, 49.4%. They average 19.3 turnover percentage of all their possessions. They knocked down 34.8% of all their three-pointers. Every one of their two-point jump shots, layups, slam dunks, they knocked down 47.2% of them. They hit 68% from the free throw line. They were on a 10.3% block percentage and a 10.1 steal percentage. Sorry, that's being stolen and being blocked. I do apologize. Point distribution. Cleveland State relies on 37% of their points to be three-pointers. 43.7% of all the points scored are all 2 points. And they rely on 19.3% of all their points scored being free throws every game. %34.9%, so basically 35% of all their minutes played are played by the players on the bench. Depth chart over their last 5 games. Tyree Appleby, 6'1", point guard. Kasheem Thomas, 6' junior, is a shooting guard. Seth Milner, the 6'6", forward. Jalam Hill, 6'7", power forward. Stefan Kennick, 6'9", center. Taking a look at their big, 6'9". Last outing, January 12th. Cleveland State hasn't played in 5 days, 5 days rest. They played against Illinois Chicago. He put up 10 points. He put up 18 points. The previous game before that, Green Bay held him to 6. Milwaukee held him to 3. Against Detroit and Oakland, he had 14 and 16. Jalam Hill, their big power forward, was held to 5 points in their 73-56 loss to Illinois Chicago last week. He put up 18 the week before that. Green Bay held him to 6 points. He shot just 17%. Kyle going to bless us with a nice parlay. I can feel it. We are going to hopefully get you guys on a nice big winning play. Because winning is what we like to do. North Kentucky. 4-1 in conference play. Against Indiana University, Purdue University. Excuse me. Was their first conference game. Where did my information go? Hold on. How did it get missed? Okay, there we go. They put up 92 points against them. They won 92-77 at home. Made them 11-3 on the year, 1-0 in conference play. Illinois, Chicago, they beat them 73-58. They were 2-0 in conference play. They lost to Oakland. On the road in Oakland, in a nail-biter, they lost 76-74. That was their only conference loss. They came back, they beat Detroit 95-73. And they beat Wright State, who's our free play of the day, 68-64 at home. They're 14-4 on the year, 4-1 in conference play. Based on the same exact system, the same exact statistical analysis, advanced analysis of college basketball that the books use here in Vegas. Give the team I'm going to give you a 75% chance of winning and covering the spread. Offensive efficiency. North Kentucky gets 106.0 ranking. Number 121 in basketball. Defense, they're ranked 108th. Average possession length, 17 seconds. Fairly fast-moving team. They don't kill the entire shot clock. Effective field goal percentage, 54.1. Three-pointers. They knock down 34.6% of their three-pointers. While on defense, they hold teams to 29.2. All two-point shots. Jump shots, layups, dunks. They're knocking down 55.9% of every attempt. They hold opposing teams to 48.6%. Free throws, North Kentucky not the best on the season so far. They have struggled from the line, averaging 65.4%. On defense, they block 10.3% of the shots. They also are able to steal 8.2% of the possessions. Point distribution, total percentage of total points. North Kentucky relies on 34.8% of their points to be three-pointers, 45.8% to be two-pointers. And for a team that only knocks down 65% of their free throws, they rely on 19.4% of all their points to be free throws. They get to the line quite a bit. And if they ever start knocking down mid-70s of their free throws, watch out. I can tell you this in their nail-biting win over Wright State. They did shoot low 70s. They shot 73%. They knocked down 11 of 15. Against Detroit, they actually hit 92%. So the first half of the season they were rocky. Second half of the season they've been picking it up. They knocked down 11 of 12 in the last game against Detroit. That was actually 2 games ago. Against Oakland, when they lost, they hit 79%. They were 11 of 14. Last handful of games, they picked up their free throws. So that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. 6'5" point guard. He's got 5 inches over the Cleveland State point guard, Jalen Tate. This kid knocked down 19 points against Wright State, 11 against Detroit, 14 against Oakland in their loss. He put up 25 against Illinois Chicago, 10 against Indiana Purdue, 14 against Northern Illinois. Went 3 of 5 from the line in their last game. Tyler Sharp, 6'1" junior, their shooting guard. This kid could put up some numbers. 14 points against Wright State. Haven't given it out, Kissy B. Brad, hold on, I'm reading through some of the comments that I've missed. Karen, I don't have the actual record in front of me. I have it on my on the computer. I actually have a printout of it, but I don't have it sitting in front of me. What did I miss here? What website has all this info? None that you have access to, unfortunately. This is information that we actually pay a lot of money for, over 6 figures a year to have access to. It's the exact same information that the books use to set the lines. Just like on Sunday when we gave you guys that free play, I was able to tell you exactly what Vegas, what the books had the total being, and the total was spot on. It landed 70 to 69 final, exactly as we predicted. Other services will try and piggyback and say they have access to this to look cool and look bigger than they are, but I promise you they don't. If they're filming out of their car, they're filming out of their basement, they're filming out of the garage, they're filming out of their apartment, they're filming out of their barracks, they're not paying over 6 figures a year to have access to the stats and information that we do. The same ones that the casinos are using, we have. If it's good enough for the casinos, it's good enough for us. I can tell you this, Edward, Scores and Odds don't have the information that they're making available to you that we use. You guys can get the basic information. Drew McDaniel, their center. He's not a big guy, 6'7". Sorry, McDonald. Local there, local boy from Cold Springs, Kentucky. Put up 22 against Wright State. He put up 23 against Detroit. He put up 13 in their loss against Oakland. He put up 19 against Illinois Chicago, 24 against Indiana University, Purdue University. Put up 15 against Northern Illinois, 21 against Miami, Ohio, 28 against Northern Illinois in the beginning of the season. Put up 31 against Coastal Carolina, 22 against UCF, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 games with 14 points or more. He's got 7 straight games of 15 points or more. Sorry, 7 out of the last 8. He only had 13 against Oakland. How about a big that can knock down three-pointers? He went 5 of 8 from the distance. All right, guys. I've talked enough. You guys should already know who I'm rolling with here. Free play. It is a premium play. North Kentucky minus 8.5. I'm posting it in the comments. Let's see here. And don't forget, they do have their 7-foot senior. He don't get a lot of playing time. I posted it in the comments, free premium play, North Kentucky minus 8.5. Remember, guys, I have 3 personal plays today. 3 personal plays, 1 NBA, 2 college basketball. If you want them, 3 days, $99. You still have a half hour to get on board. 3 days, $99. I'm only going to be running that $99 special for a couple days. Sports Better 609 is 9 okay? Yes, 9 is okay. What's the worst that we do? We win on 9, you push. So yes. Rizard, Fields, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified every single time we put out a video. It doesn't matter if it's live like this. We've been live for over 2.5 hours. Or if we break down and give you guys a pre-recorded video like our daily free play video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified each and every single time we go live. Or it's a pre-recorded video. Make sure you get Max, what's going on, bud? Thanks for tuning in. I'll box you. I've got no opinion on that game. I did not spend much time even looking at that game. Best way to subscribe while you're actually watching this video, bottom right-hand corner of the video, you're going to see a white little box in the video. It's got the Cappers Rec logo in it. Just hover your mouse over it, pops up a small little box that says subscribe. Click that subscribe button. You'll be good to go. Or just turn your phone sideways. You'll see that subscribe button when you scroll up. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And do us a favor. I don't really care which one you guys hit. Either thumbs up, thumbs down. Do us a favor. Give us a like or thumbs down. It really doesn't really matter. It helps grow the show, basically, in a nutshell. So if you appreciate all the hard work and the content, leave us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It goes a long ways for us, all right? It helps us in the Google algorithm rankings. Helps our show get noticed. The bigger we build it, the more people that will come, the more we will give you guys free, absolutely free every single day that we do this. So, Brad was going to say only do a thumbs up. I don't care if you guys hit the thumbs down button. If you guys don't like me, that's okay. You know, it's all good. It's all good. You never know, I may go live tomorrow afternoon as an impromptu show. We do a few extra impromptus every now and then when you guys are least expecting it, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Derek's still live, baby, still live. Going strong, 2.5 hours. Just gave everybody North Kentucky minus 8.5. I will try tomorrow, Brad. I can't make any promises. And remember, guys, if you're not on board my personal plays, we had another winning day yesterday. Out of the last 20 days, I've only had 3 losing days. We went 1-2, 1-2, 0-2. Those were the only losing days out of the last 20. We've had 2 days pushing 1-1 and 2-2. The other 15 days have all been winning days. 2-0s, 2-1s, 3-1s, 3-0s, 4-0s. If you're not betting my personal plays, you're missing out. $99 gets you 3 days of my personal plays. Go to the website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the premium tab. They put my packages at the very, 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 very bottom. They save the best for last. It's at the bottom. You still have 25 minutes to get on board. What's going on, Jordan? You're just catching us at the tail end of the show. We normally go live at 7 p.m. Eastern, but I do have a prior engagement with my family later this evening, so we decided to do the live show earlier. Was a great time. I'm definitely going to try to go live tomorrow as well. Jordan is on my personal plays. Jordan, you did get my text message, right? Just making sure. Hopefully you got my text message with the games. If you didn't, send me a text message and I'll send them out. Because I know sometimes half the people get them, half are not. And I am always good to know. Tracking everybody down. Yes, ready for a big night on the personal plays. It's going to be another big night. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I got to make a couple calls, get everybody on our premium plays and personal plays. Good luck to everybody tonight. Let's all make that money. Remember, guys and gals, because there's a lot of you ladies that tune in, always remember to bet responsibly. Always remember to bet within your means. At the end of the day, it is still gambling. And anything can and will happen when it comes to sports betting. So always bet within your means. Always be careful. And remember, our system is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is based off of long-term success, long-term results. Sorry, I'm recording in my spreadsheet here, the free play that we give out. Other people won't tell you their record, or when they start losing, they stop posting it. We lost our free play yesterday, but it's okay. I gave you guys 2 free plays today. I think free plays are going 2-0 today. And when it's all said and done, hopefully I get to tell you guys that we're 21-7-1 on free plays in 2019. Dominique, what's going on, buddy? Again, thank you, everybody that tuned in until the end. It was a great time. It is a long show, 2 hours and nearly 40 minutes of the best barbershop sports talk you will find on YouTube. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Saturday's show will be even bigger and better. So make sure you guys tune in live Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Take it easy, guys, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. And if you are watching, I do see somebody just signed up for my personal plays. If you are still watching, Mika, I will be getting with you right now. Either that or you'll be calling me. So we'll get you. Actually, you're on our premium plays. You just purchased our premium plays. No problem. So, everybody, go pick out a package and start making some money today. Every one of our plays are winning, from our smallest ones to our biggest games. All right, guys, remember, as always, our biggest games, my personal plays, our premium plays. NHL put out 2 huge dogs yesterday. We've got another dog that's going to be barking in the NHL today. So get on board today, guys. All right, guys, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.